Hello, welcome to the latest breaking news. In this video, you will see important news on USA trending and breaking. Please like this video, subscribe this channel. Jealousy, fear, respect. How Caitlin Clark's been treated by WNBA players is complicated. INDIANAPOLIS. Rebecca Lobo did the research. She did extensive research. She went back and watched tape of WNBA rookies for the past 27 seasons, just to make sure she wasn't missing something or forgetting something. She watched film of Kelsey Plum as a rookie, of Sabrina Ionescu as a rookie, of Sue Bird as a rookie, of all the great guards as rookies. There is no question. Lobo is adamant about this, that the Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark is being played differently, defended differently, than any other rookie who's ever stepped onto a WNBA court. But she is adamant about something else, too. Clark is not being singled out by other WNBA players because of jealousy. That's not what has caused them to commit more flagrant fouls against her than any other player in the league, and to guard her so closely and aggressively that the bruises on her arms and legs have been posted to social media. They are playing her differently, being more aggressive because Clark plays a game the league has never seen before, Lobo told IndyStar. And that is a tribute to how dangerous she is with the ball in her hands, said Lobo, one of the stars of the WNBA's original roster in 1997 and a league analyst for ESPN. I don't buy into the narrative that there's jealousy by other players in the league. That being said, I've never seen a rookie defended the way she's defended. Lobo has never seen a rookie picked up 94 feet from the basket when she doesn't have the ball in her hands. She's never seen a rookie face-guarded 35 feet from the basket when the ball is not in her hands and she's on the complete opposite corner of the floor. I've never seen that, Lobo said, and that has happened with Caitlin. Of course, the way opponents have treated Clark isn't as cut and dry as Lobo makes it out to be. Not according to other prominent athletes, coaches, and sports equity experts who use terms like targeted, petty jealousy, unacceptable behavior, and non-basketball plays. The Clark phenomenon is a complex one of a player who single-handedly catapulted an entire league while proving she's as good in her first season against the pros as she was in college. A player who can be a bit of a hothead, has racked up her own share of technical fouls, and who will not back down, clapping in the faces of opponents and sometimes having to be calmed down on the bench. There are also racial undertones that cannot be denied when it comes to the coverage and the treatment Clark has received, said Ellen Starowski, a professor of sports media in the Park School of Communications at Ithaca College in New York. More than 70% of WNBA players are black, according to the league. On this season's All-Star team, Clark was the lone white player on the 12-woman roster. Research has shown that A'ja Wilson, one of the best WNBA players in history, getting MVP, and she's getting half the coverage of Sabrina Ionescu, said Starowski. There's no doubt and there's no question that there is a racial dynamic in all of this, and that cannot be discounted. At the same time, though, that is clearly not the only issue that is going on here. There is definitely a variety of factors playing into the dynamic, said Lobo. Does race play a part in it? It might. But we've also had some great white players, including Breanna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu and Kelsey Plum, who did not get this kind of attention, she said. So, it's not solely that. It has to be something else. After the Chicago Sky's Chendi Carter's flagrant foul against Clark in June, those racial and political conversations blew up. Carter's foul was inappropriate and premeditated, in my opinion. A non-basketball play is inciting a non-basketball conversation. Ross Gold-Onwude, who played at Stanford on the Nigeria national team and is a sports broadcaster covering NBA basketball for ESPN, posted to X, the wildest part of the attention around Clark is how she's been used to serve political agendas. There are people who don't watch the W, using WNBA as a tool for division. To put it in the simplest of terms, the way Clark has been treated by players in the WNBA is complicated.